welcome back to the Pack 9, where we are packed full of different types of questions and answers. 9 of them, to be exact. And this week, we have the game of the week. The game of the year for some fan bases. We have Detroit Lions traveling to Green Bay, playing the Green Bay Packers. In my opinion, the two hottest teams in the NFL besides the Niners. I think this is going to be a crazy game. It's a division game. Both teams have something to play for. Well, even if the Lions don't end up having something to play for, they still would want to beat the Packers. So I think both teams are going to have something to play for. Lions have a very explosive offense, but their defense isn't that good. So the Packers could also be explosive, as we've seen last week. So I think this is going to be a very interesting game. The teams are kind of similar, but we'll have to wait and see how things are going. How you feeling about this game as a Packers fan?
This is absolutely. I mean, honestly, with the ups and downs of this season for the Packers, getting all the way to now, it's the Lions and the Packers deserving of the Sunday night game in Week 18, deciding our fates in the playoffs. It's so exciting, especially because these are two teams that can put up 40 points on anyone. You know what I mean? Absolutely, they can. And but I think that the Vikings actually did kind of show us a roadmap too for what to do against the Lions. I think the game plan is going to be very similar, except that we might not bamboozle Jared Goff as much as we did with the Vikings. But when they go up against a solid pass defense, they kind of struggle. And if you look at their past few games, they have not been hitting solid pass defenses. Like the Jaguars, the Vikings, the Jets, the Bears. Like the Jets, they only were able to do 20-17 against in that win. It was like it's the first time in a long time, like the Niners, where they hadn't scored more than 30 points in a game. So I think that really we got a good shot here if we can shut down this pass. I like Jamal Williams, and that has certainly always been the game plan of how to beat the Packers. It's just to run on them, right? And Jamal Williams could definitely, or I'm sorry, not Jamal Williams, Devontae Swift, right? Is he
DeAndre Swift?
DeAndre Swift, yeah. Like he could definitely just hold this, He could definitely allow the Lions to hold on to the ball and produce some drives that it just doesn't give us enough time to overcome our own mistakes on offense. We need a big defensive game. That's what we need to win. We need to have these turnovers. We need to get to the quarterback and sack him. Our pass rush has been really absent the last few weeks, despite what happened with Kirk Cousins and his 3 sacks. I just it's gonna be tough, and I'm very scared of Dan Campbell at this point. That dude, the way that he talks to the media is just like he's got a fire in his eyes now.
He might jump in the field, honestly.
I know he's been working out himself, they finally found all that grit.
Yeah, finally, right? I think this game's gonna come down to both defenses and which defense could step up. The Packers have been showing this defense is for real, and I think this is a defense worth noting, especially in the second half of the season. But then the Lions also, while they don't have the best scoring defense, they do have some playmakers. They have 2 rookies, I believe, that are some of the best pass rushers in the league. Aiden Hutchinson and this other guy's name, is it Moore? I can't remember his name, but they have two really good pass rushers.
Is that what you're saying?
I forget his name.
I think you're talking about CJ Moore.
They have 2 rookies, and one of them's Aiden Hutchinson. I can't remember the other one, but they're both like leading the rookies in sacks. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, you're talking about Rodrigo.
Oh,
not from Rodriguez. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody didn't watch Hard Knocks.
Well, that's a linebacker, but yeah, there's like an edge rusher though, but yeah, Rodrigo's good too, and I don't know. I think both offenses can score. And so it's going to be up to the defenses and seeing how they fare. Goff kind of looking pretty good, not going to lie.
I do think though, if Jair can put up the same kind of performance against Amon-Ra that he did against Justin Jefferson, then it's really going to slow down this offense from the passing side.
Yeah.
Because I mean, not Romeo Dobbs. Who's the other guy who got the interception last game? Whatever. We had we have a cornerback too across from Jair who is could definitely get some good turnovers and make it close to you. I think this is going to just remain a close game until somebody pulls away, until an offense like stutters, because really both of these offenses should be able to move the ball down the field. I just really, if there's a game for us to be running the ball, like I've been saying all season, it's definitely this one. That's what I say. I like their linebackers. I like Aiden Hutchinson is a defense end, and I like him. And I like Rodrigo, and I really like Alex Anzalone. I've always liked that guy. His hair is amazing. But our running back tandem is so dynamic that there's almost nobody once they get going that can stop them.
Yeah. And Vegas is favoring the Packers at home. They have Green Bay -4.5. How you feeling about that spread there? What do you think is your prediction for the score?
I think that Vegas has no idea what they're talking about, and that's why they put it at -4.5, honestly. Because that's just a really weird line to set, honestly. I mean, are they saying that they think that this is going to be a 23-20 game? I mean, maybe. I just think it'd be crazy if it came down to like a field goal or something like that. I think that one of these teams is going to be a lot more ahead than the other by the end. But I do think that this is hard because both of these teams could be any team in the league. That's what I solidly believe. And it's just, but we're at home, right? So give us those 3 points for being at home in Lambeau in the cold. And let's just bring this one down. So I am going to say Packers win a very a close game that ends up kind of drifting apart. It's going to be 28-21 Packers.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking something similar. I'm thinking Packers score 28, but I think it's going to be a nail biter all the way down to the final seconds. I'm going to say Packers win 28-27.
Ooh, that was the score that I gave us against the Vikings last week, and we fucking destroyed them. So let's do it. That's all I need. I just need the Packers to beat the Lions. I love beating the Lions. We're really good at beating the Lions. We've done it my entire life. Let's just go back and do it again.
Yeah, and Rodgers is gonna be mad for that last Lions game. He's gonna be slinging out there.
Yeah.
So
it would be, if we win, we're in, obviously, and if the Lions win, then they still gotta hope that the Rams beat the Seahawks for them to punch their ticket.
Yep. So a lot of things still to unfold, but it's gonna be some juicy football this weekend. I cannot wait. And that'll do it for us on the Pack 9. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Drop a comment. Tell us what you think about our predictions. You think we're wrong? You think we're right? And we will catch you guys later.